What is up, boys? 136 Football here, back with another video today. This time we got my NFL Week 3 predictions and previews. Don't really have too many good matchups this week. We do got the Ravens Lions on Monday night, Rams Eagles Sunday at noon. I am going to the Bears game versus the Cowboys, 325 at Soldier Field, America's game of the week, actually. Should be sick. In this video, I'm just looking to build off my big Week 2 predictions. I went 13-3 on the pick'ems and 13-3 against the spread, and let's get right into it. First matchup, we got our Thursday night football game this week. We got the Dolphins visiting the Bills. This game won't be close. It might be. I shouldn't say it. It might be close. I don't think it will be competitive. I do think the Dolphins might cover here, but this is going to be a Bills win. We know that. I think Mike McDaniel's probably fired after this game. I just see something bad happening. Bills don't lose against the Dolphins at home. I don't think Sean McDermott ever has. And yeah, I got Bills 35, Dolphins 24 in Mike McDaniel's last game as the Dolphins head coach. Then we got the Packers going to Cleveland to play the Browns. Another game I don't think will be that close. I do think the Browns defense keeps this game competitive for a while. In the end, I think I have the Packers winning. They'll move to 3-0. Browns move to 0-3. I honestly think we might be able to see a Dylan Gabriel sighting in this game. I don't know if Joe Flacco finishes this game. Packers D has been pretty good to start the year. So yeah, I see him getting picked off a couple times. As for the Packers, I think they just find a way to win this one. Won't be pretty, but they win it 24-13. Then we got a matchup I'm actually kind of looking forward to. We got the 2-0 Colts visiting the Titans. I think the Colts win this one. I think they go 3-0. I think Indiana Jones has another good performance. I think it's probably 2 touchdowns in the air, one on the ground. I think Jonathan Taylor puts in another touchdown. Cam Ward, I feel like, has a good game in this one. I don't think it's enough, though. I mean, the Titans' O-line hasn't looked good. Titans' defense, shaky, to say the least. And yeah, I'm just going to go Colts here, 28-20. Not going to overthink this one. Then we got the battle of the backup quarterbacks. We got the Cincinnati Bengals and Jake Browning going to play the Minnesota Vikings and Carson Wentz. JJ McCarthy out with the ankle injury. Joe Burrow out with that toe injury, going to miss 3 months. Should be an interesting one. I would typically tend to lean with the quarterback who's been with the team for longer, but I don't know. I think Carson Wentz is a good backup quarterback. I know he joined the team only a couple weeks ago. I think he does enough to win this one. I think both quarterbacks probably throw 1 to 2 interceptions apiece, but I'm going to go Vikings 24, Bengals 21. Vikings move to 2-1, Bengals move to 2-1. Then we got the Patriots going to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. This is going to be one of my underdog picks. It's a slight underdog, only plus 1.5, but I'm going Patriots here. This is a close game. I mean, I feel like this is both defenses haven't been great. I mean, I feel like there's just going to be a shootout type game in a way. Both quarterbacks probably throw a pick. I'm going to go the young gun here. I'm going to go Drake May over Aaron Rodgers. I'm going Patriots over Steelers. I think it's a close one, but I think Patriots win this one 28-24, move to 2-1. Then we got a matchup I feel like everyone's almost looking forward to watching. We got the LA Rams going to Philly to play the Eagles. Eagles come into this game as 3.5-point favorites. Both teams are 2-0. Both teams have had success for many years now. Both got great coaches. Both got veteran QBs. I'm going to go Eagles in this one, though. I mean, if you just look at the roster, compare them, Eagles just have a better roster from the quarterback to long snapper. They're just more, they have better depth, just a better overall squad. I don't think this game will be as close as people say it will be. I don't think Stafford has looked the same as he did. I know they're 2-0. I know he had a good statistical game with the Titans. He just seems to be missing throws that he wasn't in past years, and I know he's been hurt. That's why I'm going Eagles 28, Rams 17. Then we got a game that's not really going to be on too many people's radars. We got the Jets going to the Tampa to play the Bucks. This is one of these games that I feel like could be a trap game, but Tyrod Taylor's playing instead of Justin Fields because he's got a concussion. I'm going to go Bucks here, and I'm going to go Bucks 28-13. I don't know. Bucks clearly have a better squad. Jets defense sucks. I'm just going to go safe here. Bucks 28, Jets 13. Then we got another game that I think could be a trap. Commanders versus Raiders. Commanders host the Raiders. 3.5-point favorites. Looking like no Jaden Daniels in this one. I believe Marcus Mariota will get the start here. Give me the Raiders here. Honestly, give me the Raiders on the road. Pete Carroll, he finds ways to like win these games that are like to pick'ems. I don't know. He just does. He always did in Seattle. I'm gonna think that carries over to Vegas. Geno Smith's a veteran quarterback. I'm gonna go Raiders by a field goal, 27-24. We then got the Falcons going to Carolina to play the Panthers. Panthers are not a good football team. Bryce Young, I don't think, is a great quarterback. Michael Penix has looked good so far, even though they're not really letting him throw that much. Give me the Falcons here, 27-14. Falcons just have a better team, have better coaches. I guess I shouldn't say that. I'm not down on Dave Canales. I just don't think that roster is great. But yeah, I'm going Falcons 27, Panthers 14. I'm pretty confident in this pick. Next up, we got the Texans Jaguars. This is definitely a game I should have mentioned in the beginning of the video. This is a great matchup. Divisional rivalry. There's always going to be more implications with divisional games. Texans cannot fall to 0-3 here. I wouldn't say this is a must win, but man, they sure need a win. Honestly, it probably is a must win. I'm going to go Texans here. This is definitely a close call. Not confident in this pick. Jaguars are the favorites, but I'm going Texans. I don't think D'Amico Ryans and CJ Stroud fall to 0-3. This is a good defense. Trevor Lawrence hasn't looked that great. I think this defense wins this game. Texans get a late field goal. They win this one 2017. Then we do got another big divisional matchup that I probably should have mentioned at the beginning of the video. We got the Broncos going to LA to play the Chargers. Chargers coming off a short week here. Broncos coming off a loss, a fluky type loss, but they did lose the game to the Colts. Horrible way to end it on the special teams. Chargers, short week for them. I don't know. I'm going to go Chargers here. Two good coaches and Jim Harbaugh and Sean Payton. I'm gonna go Jim Harbaugh on his defense. I know, no Khalil Mack broke his arm, but I don't know. Herbert's looked on a different level this year. We know he's significantly better than Bo Nix, and I'm just gonna go with the Chargers here and to cover. Chargers 28, Broncos 24. This game, we got my lock of the week. We got the Seattle Seahawks hosting the Saints. Seahawks are not going to lose this game. They're at home. They don't lose to like bad teams. They always lose to the good teams. They always take care of these games that they should beat. Seahawks 27, Saints 17. If you're in any survivor pools, I definitely take the Seahawks this week. They're probably not a team you're going to be picking too often, so might as well pick them this week. And yeah, not much to say about this game. Seahawks win this one. Then we got the game that I will be attending. We got the Cowboys visiting my Chicago Bears. America's game of the week. Cowboys coming as slight favorites, but almost basically a pick 'em. Obviously, I'm going to be biased here. Have we looked good? No. Has our defense looked good? No. Has Caleb Williams looked good? No. Do I think we're going to win? Yeah, I do think we're going to win. I think we find a way to win this game at home. I think Luther Burden makes a big play. I think Ben Johnson knows, all right, this city's upset. This city's not happy. He's going to try some new things. I think Colston Loveland gets more involved in the offense. And I think we win this one late. I got us 27, Cowboys 24. Then we got the Brock Purdy-less 49ers going to Arizona to play the Cardinals. Both teams 2-0. San Fran comes in as 2.5-point favorites on the road with Mac Jones at quarterback. I don't know. I mean, I really think the 49ers will win this one, even with the Mac Jones. I mean, the Cardinals, yeah, they're 2-0, but they scraped by the Panthers and scraped by the Saints. Probably the two worst teams in the NFL. They're probably the 31st and 32nd best teams. That can't happen against two of the worst teams. Gotta at least dominate one of them. That's why I'm going the 49ers by a field goal here, 24-21. Kyle Shanahan and Robert Saleh just outduel Jonathan Gannon. Then we got Sunday Night Football. We got the 0-2 Chiefs against the 0-2 Giants. I'm sorry, zero chance the Chiefs lose this game. They're not going 0-3, especially against the Giants. Giants are home. Everyone was hyping up the Giants defense, including me. I don't know, it just hasn't worked out so far. That D line has been getting pressure, but now it's just been the secondary kind of playing horrible. I don't know, maybe the D line's not doing as good as people thought as well. For the Chiefs, they definitely need to get a few players at the deadline. Their roster's just not good enough to compete for a Super Bowl this year. Patrick Mahomes can only do so much, but they're winning this game. I think in a shootout, I do think the Giants cover, but I'm going to go Chiefs 31, Giants 27. Then we got Monday Night Football, definitely the game of the week. We got the Lions going to Baltimore to play the Ravens. This game's definitely going to be a shootout. I can almost promise that. I'm not too confident in either defense, to be honest with you. I know the Ravens, everyone hypes up their defense. I'm not the biggest fan of them. They got some stars for sure, but I don't know. Their games always seem to be pretty high scoring. Lions, they're not what they were last year, to be honest. I know they put up 50 against the Bears. I don't know. Jared Goff, I think, struggles against good teams. Jahmyr Gibbs obviously is a great player, but he can only do so much. Lamar really comes to shine on these primetime games. I'm going Ravens by a touchdown here. Ravens 38, Lions 31. That'll be it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. As always, please like and subscribe and come back for the next video for my Week 3 NFL recap.